we got a little twist on Make It Make Sense. Shemeka actually wants me to make something make sense. That may be difficult for me, but I'll do my best. Shemeka, what do you got? Oh
Okay,
my
Jay.
God, I love
Yeah,
my favorite, Shemeka Michelle, Pam Grier Afro Shemeka Michelle in the house.
yeah, for a
This
little
is my
while.
favorite version of you.
Thank
This is my
you.
favorite version. Yeah,
Thank you
love it.
so much. So over the weekend, I came across a video of Charles Barkley, which looked to me as if he was bending over for the alphabet mafia. As someone who likes Charles, it was very disturbing. So I was hoping that you could make this make sense for me because I was disappointed. I have to say that.
I want to say this. If you're gay and transgender, I love you. Hey, and if anybody give you shit, you tell them Charles said, you.
All right, so I think this is kind of calculated, what he's doing here, Shemeka, and full transparency. Charles Barkley is a friend of mine. Obviously, I have a bias towards Charles. I'm a fan and a friend, but I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be fearless because that's where we are. But this sounds very calculated to me. If we unpack this one at a time, if you're gay and trans, I love you. That's a non-controversial statement to me because basically saying if you're a human being, I love you. And that's a very Christian mentality. And I'm not saying that Charles is some super Christian, but I love gay and trans people, just like I like fat people, just like I like skinny people, just like I like heterosexual people. And, you know, what I guess if there's non-binary, they must be binary people. Again, so I that's not a real controversial statement. And then he said, if someone's giving you shit, he says, tell them I said F you. And that's another statement I agree with. If someone is giving gay or trans people shit, harassing them, being abusive to them, I'm like, screw them. That's not the way you should handle it. And so I think these are calculated, non-controversial statements to win the approval of gay and trans people. And because it appears like he's saying something really provocative and he's telling everybody stand back and I'm in full support. I don't hear him saying I'm in full support. And maybe he is. I've seen previous statements from Charles in previous years where he's in full support of all that. But mostly what I think is going on here, Shemeka, is Charles Barkley is in negotiations with the Live golf deal, which is backed by Saudi Arabia. It's this Saudi golf league that's competing with the PGA Tour, and Charles is in negotiations. He's talked about it, that he may sign a broadcasting deal with this Saudi Arabian golf league. Saudi Arabia obviously is not very open-minded when it comes to gay and transgender issues. They stick to their Islamic worldview on that issue. They stick to whatever the Quran or whatever their Bible is. They stick to those values and issues. And so I think Charles is doing this as a way to distract from the criticism he would get for taking money from Saudi Arabia, millions upon millions of dollars from Saudi Arabia. And so he's getting out in front of that criticism by going to a nightclub and filming himself appearing to give this very passionate endorsement of gay and trans people. And so everybody over Twitter applauds and everybody looks the other way when he accepts 10, 20, $30 million from Saudi Arabia to support their golf league. That's what I think is going on.